Hello, this is Byron, and I want to talk about a man and a woman when it comes down to relationships or the connection between men and women. Um, Women and men, in most cases, do not think alike. We don't. I'm not going to say which one is better. I'm not going to say which one is worse because there is no better or worse. It's just we do not think alike. Women thoughts are totally different than men's, and women should accept that. If a lot of times women disagree with men, and they're not wrong for disagreeing, but sometimes they're not right for disagreeing because that's the way the man thinks, and that's the man's opinion. You have to respect each other's opinion. You do. You both are great. God put us both on this earth. Men need women the way women need men. We do. We need each other. Women are great in certain areas. Men are great in certain areas. But we sometimes have a disconnect where we just don't see eye to eye. But we should respect that. You got to respect each other's opinion. You got to respect each other's thought process. That don't mean just because they don't agree with you or think like you, that don't mean they're wrong. That just means they think different than you do. A lot of women I see call men idiots. A lot of women say women are better than men. A lot of men say women are crazy. Am I right? Give me your opinion on this. A lot of men think women, we won't say it in their face, of course, but we do say women are crazy. I'll be around my friends all the time. We say women are literally crazy, but that's the way we think. We think women are crazy because what the words that come out of their mouth, because they don't agree with us. Things that they say, we be like, that don't make no sense. This woman's crazy. I'm serious. Because they don't think like men. Women are great creatures. Men are too. We just have to understand that. Perfect example. I went in my friend's house and my friend didn't take out the garbage. And we all sitting there watching the basketball game and his wife came home. Her name was Nisa. His wife came home and started cursing at him. MF, how come you didn't take out the MF garbage and start cursing all loud and things like that? And he went up there and started cursing back at her. Long story short, it was just a disconnect. He did not know where she was coming from, and she did not know where he was coming from. The embarrassing part of the way she came at him, she felt she had the right to say that regardless of his friends being there or not, because he told her he was going to do something and he did not do it, and she came home, it was not done, but he thought it was okay because he had his friends over. Things have changed, plans has changed, but he did not communicate with her. See what I'm saying? The lack of communication, the lack of sometimes respect, it all comes into this conversation. So I'm not gonna say she was wrong for the way she did it, and I can't say he was wrong for the way he answered her. But it came to you know, a big argument and almost a fight because women do not think like men and men do not think like women. I see a lot of women on videos come on here and they actually admit that women need to stop. How do I say it? Going after, how do I say it? I'm trying to make sure I use the correct words. Women need to stop. Now, this is women talking. Okay, women need to stop. I got my thoughts right. Going after a man's security or what he have or his money. See, women say that stuff because women do that all the time. A lot of women do that, but I don't see nothing wrong with that. Women do want security. Women do not want to be poor. If a woman get with a man, I could understand they want to be financially set, where they don't have to struggle and things like that. So I don't see what's wrong with a woman going after a man that's really financially secure. I don't see anything wrong with that at all. Women should do that. And guess what? Men don't do that because we go after looks. We go after looks first, appearance. But I think we should go after a woman. Skip that. We need to go after a woman that's got something going for themselves. A woman that has a career going or has money just like women do to us. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's very smart. See how men and women don't think alike? That's all it comes down to. Women think of going after that type of a man most of the time. I'm talking about most women. Men need to do the same thing. But we don't do that because we look for appearance first. A woman with a big shape and a big booty, all that stuff. We look for physical appearance. And then we get to know the woman, and then we might decide we don't want to be with that woman, but we go after appearance first. And that's the most important thing to a man. That's not the most important thing to a woman. A woman do want a man that looks decent or good. But at a certain point in a woman's life, she says, skip that. I need a man that has financial security, where I'm not going to be in a poorhouse, where I'm not going to be homeless, where we do have a future so we don't have to struggle. And I don't think nothing wrong with that. That's very smart when it comes to women. Man, I know we talk behind a woman's back and say, that woman just want our money. That money's a gold digger. That's something the man came up with. That woman's a gold digger. She's not a gold digger. The woman is smart. That's what I'm trying to emphasize. Men and women do not think alike. That's all. And neither one is right and neither one is wrong. It's just we do not think like women. That's very smart on a woman's part to go after that type of a man. Men, we need to do the same thing. Go after the woman. Skip their looks. We do want a woman that looks decent or beautiful. But at the same time, that woman has to have something going for theirself. Tell me if I'm wrong. Leave comments. Tell me if I'm wrong on this. Men need to do the same thing. And women, I congratulate you for doing that. Women are tired of taking a back seat to men. That's another subject I want to talk about. That's going to be a whole nother video. Women are tired of taking a back seat to women. Do you know at one point of a time, I think up to 1975, a woman couldn't even vote. Women have came a long way. Women are making just as much money as the guys now. Now the relationship balance towards who's the leader of the household and who's in charge and all that stuff is coming pretty even now. A lot of women still want that man to be the leader, but if that man cannot step up and be that leader, these days women can step up and be that leader. They don't need your money no more. They're making their own money. That's my point. So it's a lot of things to consider on this video, but the main thing I want you to take from this video is, but please like, subscribe, and share my video because these are words and messages people need to hear. That women are not wrong for the way they think, man. Women are not crazy. Women are just as intelligent business-wise, home-wise, just as much as men. They might not be as strong as us, of course, because God built man a little bit stronger physically, but mentally, women are just as smart as us. And there's some strong women, by the way. There are some strong women out there. And women, men are very intelligent too. I know a lot of times women get with their women and say, my man's an idiot and things like that. Men are very intelligent, just as intelligent as you are. Women are not wrong for the way they think. And to the women, men are not wrong for the way they think. All we need to do is agree to disagree on certain things and don't have arguments and fights all the time, and just accept the fact that that's the way my man think, or the man should say that's the way my woman think, and it should end right there. As simple as that. I want to conclude this video by saying that right there. Please leave me your opinion, comments, and please like, subscribe, and share my video. And thank you, YouTube, for letting me express myself. Thank you, God Almighty. I'm very religious, for giving me the platform to say this, make this video. And thank you guys for watching. And I hope it helps out someone. Thank you.